2023 was another strong year for Lovell. As a leading partnership expert, we've worked hard and doubled down on efforts to create vibrant and exciting places, building beautiful, high-quality homes accessible throughout the UK. Once again, we've managed to support the delivery of yet another record profit for the Morgan Sindall Group, something all of us here at Lovell can feel very proud of. Throughout the year, though, as with other house builders, we've faced many challenges, such as political movements, inflation, the increased cost of living, mortgage rate rises, and the end to the government's Help to Buy scheme. These challenges led to a significant slowdown in the sale of private homes on our mixed tenure sites. And along with a more challenging planning environment and numerous supply chain issues, it's fair to say that 2023 was tough for us at times.
2023 has been an incredibly challenging year for individuals, for households, and indeed for businesses. Mortgage rates quadrupled in that period, cost of living has soared, and Help to Buy came to an end. And that's the first time in 25 years where government haven't supported aspiring new home buyers. We've sold about 30% less homes than in 22, but that's aligned to the rest of the market. And it's really, really understandable. Our challenge was how do we continue to grow and yet still work in those very, very challenging market conditions. So our response really was to fully leverage a very flexible partnership housing model. We just focused on selling less properties, but really building a lot more through contracting and building a lot more of affordable homes which were forward sold to our fantastic partners. That allowed us really to do three things. First of all, we maintained our scale. In fact, we added to it. We were able to grow and add new regions. Secondly, it delivered much needed affordable homes to the communities that we work in. And thirdly, we still made a very, very respectable profit. In fact, one of our most profitable years ever.
Where our competitors were cutting staff and shutting offices, we actually grew our business, which is quite a feat in such a market. Revenue actually grew in 23 over our record 22 year, but it was mainly on the contracting side of things, which is lower margin. So overall, the profit was down for 23. But I think, compared to the market, it will be seen very positively.
Planning is undoubtedly our next biggest challenge. We all know that there's a resource shortage within the planning departments. We've all seen the NIMBY headlines. We know that government have scrapped their 3,000 homes per year target. Local authorities, housing associations are all running out of cash. So the environment's really quite tough, but it doesn't change the maths. The maths says that there's far more people wanting affordable homes than there is the supply of it. And that's got to be very, very beneficial for us in the future. People will talk about the booms and the bust, and often we work in that middle zone. The reality is our model is nice and flexible. We can move the dial to contracting when sales are tough, and when it's in a nicer selling environment, we can move it back to mixed tenure, and that's exactly what we did.
Despite these challenges, we've been able to deliver a resilient performance in 2023. And thanks by and large to our unique partnership model, we've been able to maintain our growth in volume, geographical spread, and the size of our projects. As a result, our revenues rose by an impressive 20% to 838 million, allowing us to make a profit of 30.5 million. With a significant investment in future growth, we now have £3.4 billion worth of work in a secured or preferred bidder status.
Anyone who's either joining the business or in it at the moment can see that we're going places, and whilst we've done well in 2023 in difficult markets, there's a lot more to go at, and that's what I'm excited about, see where we can get to.
We are able to move at pace. A lot of people, a lot of house builders try to now move into the more affordable zone, but our partners recognise that. And you can't just be there for a year or two, you need to be there for decades.
We need to keep resilient and we need to deliver on our promises. But we now need to look at the mixed tenure side of the business and make sure that we're really delivering on the growth there. So the land buying side of the market is really, really key.
During 2023, Lovell has continued to serve as a trusted partner to organisations all around the UK, helping to bring forward the development of homes of all tenure types for communities everywhere to enjoy. At the time of reporting, we've 61 active mixed tenure sites at various stages of construction and sales, and the average size of these developments are increasing. We've certainly a good deal to be proud of. We've also continued to invest for the long-term future of our business. During 2023, we launched our East Midlands and North East regions, whilst continuing to develop our later living, strategic land and retrofit businesses.
We are very, very privileged to work in a sector where demand is far greater than supply. And we work within a subsector of that where we have very limited competition around partnership homes. So there is no glass ceiling for us. We can continue to grow and grow and grow. We have the fantastic support of our parent, Morgan Sindall Group. Its balance sheet is fabulous, cash rich, gives our partners the confidence that we're going to be around there for the long term, and allows us to make the right long-term decisions for the business.
We've definitely got the backing of Morgan Sindall from a balance sheet perspective. That's more and more important because we've talked about competitors reducing staff numbers, shutting offices and the like. Some have gone bust as well. So clients want to know that you're going to be there for the long term, and we absolutely will be, and be able to help them deliver the units that they need.
Last year also proved excellent for attracting and retaining the best, most talented people. Those who unquestionably serve as the lifeblood of our business and are the reason we enjoy and celebrate success today. As always, our values, attitudes and behaviours lie at the heart of our culture. And much like last year, the Lovell Way has continued to help shape and influence who we are and how we do things. There's one thing for sure, Lovell is for everyone.
We want Lovell to be a business that people want to work for and a business that people want to work with. And that's why the Lovell Way is so, so important to us. It sets behaviours, it encourages different ways of thinking, and all in all, it just makes us a much more inclusive business to work for.
We need to get the best people into Lovell to make sure that we're constantly learning and moving forward. And you can only do that if Lovell is for everyone and people want to come and work for us. So I absolutely believe that that's the right thing to do. And I think we're making decent strides there.
We've built up a fantastic team. We've been able to add to it this year, unlike some of our competitors who unfortunately have had to let people go. So we are going to come out of these more challenging times in a much, much stronger position.
In terms of our health and safety record for 2023, we've reported an accident frequency rate of just 0.07. As you would expect, our drive for excellence in all areas of health and safety continues and remains a top priority.
So we achieved an AFR of 0.07, which is a very, very good result, compares very well against all of our competitors. The only slight negative is it was a backward step from our stellar performance in 2022. So the rallying call today is let's make 2024 our safest year ever.
In the year ahead, we're all set to maintain our position as a partnership housing expert, as well as a leading provider of residential construction and regeneration developments. Confidence is high.
There are some green shoots without a shadow of a doubt. Mortgage rates have started to come down, but they're still probably 2-3 times higher than they were at their lowest rates when we experienced our record results in 22. So I don't think things are going to start flying, but things should start to improve, and hopefully we're in a really good position for when they do.
We all know that there's some local elections coming up this year and then one big general election. Lots of politics playing out there. But what's very, very clear is there's an acute shortage of homes, and therefore housing is becoming a key aspect of all parties' manifestos.
As a business, we're in a good position. Thanks to our unique partnership model, our excellent financial strength, our amazing teams, and of course, our Lovell way of doing things, we're able to help people everywhere move into their new or refurbished homes. There's no doubt we've created an exceptional platform for growth. And as we move forward, our drive and determination will ensure we succeed.
It's been a tough year, 2023, but everyone's been really resilient and worked incredibly hard. And that's not easy at all. So me and the board are very grateful for everyone's hard work. We've got a great team in Lovell, and we need to maintain that and celebrate our successes. And whilst from an accountant perspective, seeing your numbers go backwards in 23 versus 22 is never great. You've got to put it in the context of what we were operating in, and that was one of the toughest markets that we've seen for many, many years. So to return the third highest profit in that sort of environment is incredible and testament to the people that we got in the business.
The group have been very, very supportive of Lovell. They are constantly asking us what's next. They are constantly asking us what level of investment is required to take the business to the next level. So it's fantastic having Morgan Sindel and in particular John Morgan at the helm. I think everybody would say that it's been a challenging period, but that's when bright stars shine.